Wah. Hi, chat. Sorry I'm late. Mostly my wife's fault. She wanted to watch Rio. You gotta understand, chat. She wanted to watch Rio. Hi, Nimby! Hi, Costas! Hello, Brother Doom! Before we start our day, I need to check on yesterday's short, because I believe we did release a short yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Or did we not? Was the short released today? Am I misremembering? I am misremembering. We do have a new short that just dropped an hour ago, and it's already almost at 100 views. So far, so good. That's the pairing one. Alrighty. Chat! Hello, Guares! It's time to get back to ROZIL. The ROZIL dynasty and our boy King Xavier. Not crazy, right? This is the one that we made last forever? The password is tapping! Just better tap that password. That code. You better be tapping it. Your keyboard. King Xavier, great king of the south, not a usurper at all. No, definitely not a usurper of a long 5-king lineage. Boom. Let's see. Guys, I'm broke, like 100 coins broke. That's unfortunate. It happens to the worst of us. Let's go to the Twitter side. The side of the Twitters. Not Twitter. Twitch. Fuck. Brain. Boop. Alrighty. And of course, for those of you that are members, YouTube members, you can join me in the Discord. Hi, TJ! Alright, boys, let's just get straight into it. We're late, so hopefully we'll finish this rain before it's time for the podcast with Helmsman. And of course, chat, if you guys want to... Actually, we're not doing this next week. If you guys want to see us do crab game, community crab game next week, then you should hit weekly. I'm sick this week, so I sound even worse than normal. You don't sound bad normally. Got a piss, but I'll be in the VC in a sec. Uggy! Post piss VC? Crazy. Harold of the Wiggum clan! Infamous Northern Elder! Stands precarious to the Longhorn Crossbeam, spitting as they speak. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be the one on the throne, not this imposter King Xavier. How do we make that happen? Wait, were we at, like, the very beginning? Did we, like, just start this? We did. That's right. That's right. Intimidation. Chief's plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, he must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. Got courted and then wife happened. I don't remember. Wife happened? I don't recall. Answer scheme, the Chiefs must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Irina of the Brother Doom family, infamous business mogul, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, explaining in measured prose. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Xavier. Something must be done. Was my wife feeling sick? Is that what it was? I know she's been sick for like a week. She's just been feeling sick lately. It's Snecko. What's this? Exclamation mark Snecko. Snecko. Corruption. Oh my. The patricians plan to turn the throne into a commodity that can be bought and sold at will. First, they must ensure that the rule of law is crumbling. Advance their scheme, but they must lower authority to 4 or less than 3 seasons. Baby in the dip of the dark-brown lineage, eccentric southern firebrain, stands bathed in the sunshine. Ranting in a furry. Raised by Xavier now sits on the throne, and the grandees are in charge. But the other regions will already be schemed to depose him. Stay loyal to the new king or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead. It's the plan. Plan typing. You'll help me, King Xavier, right? Xavier. Hello, Brother Doom.
Yo.
Howdy. Loyalist. Yippee! I have a friend.
Mind sharing your screen?
Oh yeah, good idea. Oop. Did I use your promo code last night? And the Dragon's Treasure was completely sold out of coffee grinds. It must be good stuff. They do have pretty good stuff, yeah. I think they're actually raising their prices a little bit. Just cause T-Man is tired. T-Man is tired. For the glory of the South! Indeed. We can always change our minds if Xavier ever gets out of line. We can take up arms and get rid of him the old-fashioned way. Branding's goal is to aid the king by countering the other region's schemes as much as they can. They will win the game if the king produces an heir and completes the ambition. However, if defiance gets too high, they can still change their minds and rise up in rebellion. Money. Money. Money always makes people
money.
happy.
I
Was I
like
doing?
money.
Yeah, I was doing a trade thing, so actually that's perfect. Money. Yippee. Disquiet in the south. What's going on down here? Your Highness, my knave accuses me of hoarding wealth. Me! Worse, they're throwing down the tools and burning their belongings, saying they want to live an ascetic life and I should do the same. I wish I could do that. You and the peasants finally have something in common. They don't want to be pinned down by worldly positions. But burning them is quite the overreaction. The ringleader of the movement. Yeah, we've heard all this before. Pega. Or Pega. You should agree with me. Yippee!
I do like money.
Christians welcome the extra cash for use of their peasants. But meanwhile, more and more southern servants discard their possessions to follow Ortega's teachings. That's alright, we'll just keep making money out of thin air. Via the law. Chief Wiggum strides into the council chamber, brandishing a clay pot, from which grows a long leafy plant with floppy yellow flowers. Our expert farmers have discovered a new kind of plant, Your Highness. I thought you might like to name this exciting new discovery. Let's name it geranium. Go to the plant called geranium, Your Highness. How dare you defy your king? Very well. Geranium it is. This stuff grows wonderfully fast. It tastes horrible, but the farm animals don't mind. I suggest we throw it in the north. We grow it in the north as livestock feed. Or perhaps it would make a nice addition to the palace decor. I don't want the north to be angry at me. Okay. I think you can cultivate it. Well, not for free. I don't want them to be angry at me. Whereas, like, please don't. Please don't. Please. Take it away. Buy it from me, please. Like, we have a fucking yellow plant praise, like, every couple years. Northern farmers plant fields of geranium to support their livestock. It spreads alarmingly fast, and the pastures become known as the Geranium Sea. Villagers claim you could walk for a day and not reach the end. Where it's just like, no! No! Don't do it!
Suffer.
Your Holiness, I have a brilliant idea. Why don't you hold a battle royale to choose your honor god? If you let us host in the south, I'll even pay for it. The spectacle will boost our economy massively. And of course, I'm confident the Southern Badlands will win. Your Majesty, this is pointless. Why don't you just choose honored god and have done with it? No, let's do a battle royale. Sounds awesome. And it's not even going to cost me any money. It's just going to raise trade. And raising trade is what I care about. Raise the 9th. I'll begin organizing the event at once. A week later, you receive word the battle royale is due to begin, held in Granny Tapping's vineyard. You travel down to spectate, along with a horde of murder fans from across the kingdom. Welcome one and all to these competitors are Northern Warrior Heroes, Champion Gladiators from Coastal Arena, and the Grandies Battlemans from Sisterhood of Steel. Who will you support, Your Majesty? The Southern Badlands, of course. A wise choice. Now let's watch a little blood get spilled, shall we? Watch the fight. Bell rings, Ellen leaps forward. Her sword flashing, I forgot how hot the female gladiator was. God. Sword flashing, the northern warrior blocks it with his battle axe, grunting with the effort. The northern warrior scarcely has time to catch his breath, for the gladiator is also upon him, roaring with mad laughter. Sparks fly as blades clash. Three fighters dart back and forth, almost too fast for your eye to follow. Once, twice, blade finds its mark. Blood sprays, and finally someone says victory. It's the coastal. Yes! I mean, no! Doing some kind of obscene victory dance. His opponents lie dead at his feet. That's not a man. His boobies. You're lying to me. Wait a minute. You don't mean it. No! 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 Gods above, they must have cheated, or we just got unlucky. Regardless, we have a new honor god. Majesty, but not the one you wanted. With that, the battle royale is over. Everyone agrees it was a fine day out. For those who arrived, the Southern Army attracts a wave of new recruits. That's okay. It's a dude with succulent thighs, apparently. Yeah, dude. It's crazy. I was aroused and now I'm just scared. Wow. Hello, my love.
The Atlas Soldier donated $20.
Thank you, Douglas! Holy shit, dude! Thank you!
What a mess.
Huh? Make me type stuff. What happened last Saturday? That's blaming you for us ending.
No.
I don't remember.
What happened last Saturday?
I don't remember.
What did I do?
I don't know. Yeah, thank you, Douglas!
Chat, what did I do last Saturday?
I don't remember.
Oh, Tim doesn't remember either.
Well, then
Dude.
it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. Yep, yeah, you're right. You're right.
No accusations. And have no basis for it.
It wasn't me.
I'm talking to chat.
Oh.
You scoundrels. Oh yeah, baby, you should inform all of chat
I see.
about the thing yesterday.
What thing yesterday?
About us being behind, because I informed only stream.
Oh, yeah. Chat. We are, my wife did an oopsie and paid the thing that she needed to pay, technically.
Yeah, I technically didn't do an oopsie.
You didn't need to pay the whole fucking thing for it. The firm. Okay.
And I'd rather not be late for after.
Yeah.
And then him be like, me.
But anyway, so the plan was since we're behind this month, right? Because last month was bad. This month is good, by the way. This month we're doing good. We're doing good this month. Next month we should be good. But because last month was bad, this month, like, we're suffering for it this month. So the plan was that Pay, who was getting paid before rent was due, was going to pay for rent. At least most of it. And then I would just pay the rest of it. But Pay spent her money, because of course she did. I love my wife. I wish she would talk to me for spending money. But anyways, what that means, chat, is that we need to fucking hit weekly. We need to hit weekly. This week and next week. What day is it? Is, what, 26? This week starts 27, 28, 29, 30. So yeah, we need to be, like, on track for weekly, consistently. Like a must. Otherwise we're cooked. Bacon. Which sounds like a delicious demise.
Not the worst way to go.
Never mind what I said. Hey, Pay, can you sing French songs? She cannot speak French. She can barely sing Spanish songs. Was she behind a card payment? Yeah, she was behind on a card payment. So that one was, like, necessary. But then she also paid, like, a firm payment that she had. So her and her brother did the retarded thing of using each other's affirms for different things. Wow. I don't know why. Thank you,
Rotterdam
Mother!
donated $20. Boop.
Did it. Yeah, I don't know why. I've never understood this. I really don't get it. But for whatever reason, she used her brother's affirm for something, and he used her affirm for something. And so we've been like nagging him to fucking pay it because he keeps forgetting to pay it, and it looks bad on her credit. Right? And so she missed, she was, like, late on a payment recently. And so she was like, I just don't want to deal with it. Right? I don't want him to be an ass about it. So she just paid it off entirely. But this was most certainly not the month to do that. So... yeah. As long as we can be consistent with daily, for the rest of this month at the very least, like till this month ends, he should be good. Emphasis on I don't know how much of that is like correct. But after this month, we should be fine. Like after this month, we should definitely be fine. Really, really good this month. The shorts have been helping a lot. We're actually in the positive on, I think, every metric.
Nice.
So, yeah. Kendra, you want to come up onto my lap, huh? Or did you pee and poo and you want to show me? Or you didn't pee or poo? No. You're just being a little gremlin who wants to come up onto my lap. She's so cute. She's so cute, Jet.
I'm a little jealous, I'm not gonna lie. I miss having a dog.
She's adorable. I can't stand her, but she's adorable. And she loves being on my lap. This is gonna be a problem when she's bigger. I watched it back. Your wife called you from the shower. You said BRB. And a few minutes later, you said she wasn't feeling well and had streamed 2 hours early. That's what it was. Yeah, she wasn't feeling well. She was in the shower. That was last Saturday? I feel like that was more recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
I do remember that, yeah. Yeah. That happened as well on Thursday. Yeah. That's why I thought that was more recent, because it happened again on Thursday. Yeah, she keeps going into the shower and then feeling bad and feeling like she's gonna pass out in the shower, and I'm like, fuck, now I gotta drop everything I'm doing. She should stop trying to shower when she's not feeling good. Or rather, she should shower that morning with me. Like I always ask her to, and I'm always like, you'll feel better after your shower. Shower sex ending streams early is becoming a habit. No, it's not that. She's just been feeling really, really, like, bad. Like, lightheaded lately.
Sorry, Pay, you're not allowed to shower anymore.
Dude, I wake up right early, and I'm like, hey, baby, you should come shower with me. She's like, no, I don't feel good. I'm like, it'll make you feel better if you shower. And then naturally, she'll choose to shower by herself later in the day. And then she doesn't feel good because she's showering by herself. It's like, if you would have just showered with me to fucking begin with, you'd been fine. Pat, yell at her for me. Yell at her. She's stupid. Rather than fainting in the bathtub and drowning? I guess. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. Why can't I speak today? What the fuck? Eligible. Finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? I'll take a woman, as God intended. Your Majesty, I'll send out messengers. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. I would test that shower water for toxins. No, it's not the shower water. It's just she's just been feeling bad. Like she's just been feeling sick. She's been like working on her feet a lot all day, and just like she's feeling generally sluggish and tired. I think she's been sick, considering she's been having like throat pain and stuff, and like body aches. So
She also gets EP like really easy. I made her short about it.
She does. She does get EP really easy. But yeah, so if she would just, shower with me in the morning, it'd be fine, because I'd be with her. And she's done with her shower, and then she can go back to bed, and she can just relax. No, she insists on staying in bed all morning, and then, like, after I've started streaming, she wants to go take a shower. Sundrop, you're so cute. Wish you would stay put, though. It's an easy enough decision. You'll marry into the Grandees we agree before you took the throne, right? Right? Depends. I don't want to marry an Uggo. Famine. Oh. Hello, you Madge. I've travelled all the way from the coast to beg you to do something about the price of grain. I can't afford to feed my family. A day of back-breaking work isn't enough to buy a day's worth of bread. She's right. The price of grain on the coast is beyond all control. Greedy merchants rake in profits while the common folk starve. You don't have enough money.
Boo.
You don't have enough money to do a communism. But the free market will not correct itself.
Fine. It raises my damn farming. Well, that's lame.
Lamo!
Well, that hurts.
The strict price cap on grain. However, wily merchants start using the grain to brew alcohol to avoid losing money and get around your orders. As a result, the supply of grain goes from hardly any to almost none. The peasants are worse off than ever, and starvation grips the coast. Yep, that checks out. The Mediterranean. That's real.
Yeah, I guess.
First, like, I'll give you
I
mine.
guess that's fair.
I'll give you mine. Please take it away. I don't want it. Oh, stay put. Stay put. Here. Yippee! Let's go famine! There's a problem with the followers of that southern Ortega. Those teachings have spread to the coast. First, she's getting stronger. She's performing miracles, healing a woman's broken arm with a single touch, curing an old man's blindness. All over the coast, the workers are throwing away the goods and cursing the patricians for their greed. They're clashing with priests, even starting brawls in the streets. Every day we lose more workers to this cult. What's your problem, Syndrop? What's your problem? What's your problem? Come here. Come here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Here. Fucking shit. She's been very naughty today. And today and last night, she has not pooped on the fucking pad once. And I'm very mad at her. On the floor. Why? Castration. I'm very, very mad at her. That's a drop. Oh. There you go. Let's go. Alrighty. People trying to make me pay? No, thank you.
I'll take it.
Nice. Well, across the land, the Archbishop has his priest destroyer take his reputation. They call her a witch, a con artist. They suggest that she's stealing the possessions of her followers. Her followers are giving up. Slowly, her followers dwindle. In the end, one turns her in to church investigators. She expected to arrive in the capital soon. Uh-oh. I like money. You guys love me too much right now. Oh boy, I wonder what's happening here. What a lovely geranium is flourishing. Which is wonderful. But the few naysayers are concerned. It's ridiculous. The vegetation only swallows a few villages. It's all perfectly fine.
I mean, always fuck over Ashmead.
Would increase trade, actually. You're right. you're so right. We have a chance to fuck over Ashmead. Yeah, you get so much money if you vote for this.
Win.
Yep, that's all wins. You're right.
And then if they get so
Alliance
mad
goes
at us,
down.
war with Ashmead.
Our trade goes up. You guys get money. We piss off Ashmead. Oh, this is just like it's a giga win. It's a giga win. You can't beat this win. Beat this win. It's the right sun drop. You can't beat this win. This is a great win. This is a great win. Go to bed. Glad everyone agrees. Harvesting isn't easy, with the scent of the blooms causing euphoria than exhaustion. But the coal reduces the spread. Huge quantities of uranium are sold off to Ashmead as cheap animal feed, and the chiefs are delighted by such an economic boost.
You're welcome, Gweirs.
Crying about. Crying about. Quick. You're okay. You're okay. So cute. You're so cute. Alright. Ugh. Philosophical meeting. Tig arrives in your throne room, dressed in rags and flanked by the palace watch. She lifts her chin defiantly as she walks. Southern?
I would
Southern,
assume.
right? Yeah. Yo, Holiness, you wanted to see me? Oh, you don't believe in owning things. Getting rid of what's not necessary is how you move closer to the ninth god. He has given me the ability to heal, and so I must use it. How can you claim to have anything to do with the ninth god? He's a heretic, plain and simple. Ah, the ninth, I'm no such thing. He's just afraid of whatever he doesn't understand. Well, we're not gonna kill her.
Yeah, you basically make a martyr out of her.
Yeah.
I like the faith chance on that.
Yeah. Alrighty. I'll be delighted, Your Holiness. You may be what the kingdom needs to push us closer to the ninth. Alrighty. Little candidates. I've found 3 potential matches for you. One eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be starting a powerful alliance. Yeah. Right, see them? This is Saoirse, firstborn daughter of the Northern Wiggum clan. She's your typical northern lass. As far as I can tell, big and loud, and all the social graces of a goat. Means well, that's a man.
Yeah, that's a dude.
I don't want to marry her son, Gweirs. Essential enough for a northerner, she's enthusiastic. An enthusiastic convert into the worship of the ninth god. Already engaged once, but didn't last. I'm not sure why. I'm good. I'm interested. Hey, yo! Hold on. Dark and mysterious. On the coast, we have Herona, the wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician Brother Doom II's estate. Wasn't originally the heiress, but her older sister had an unfortunate accident. Loves to go hunting, which isn't a common hobby among the Patricians, but and apparently she has a dark side, though I don't know much more about that. Ooh. I'd like to see the dark side. And finally from the south, Jeremiah, the eldest daughter of the Taiping lineage. She's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? She's been in more duels than I can count, won them all. Oh, and she's been involved in several high-profile affairs over the major scandals. I'm good. She sounds like a hoe. Plus, she got Junos. Oh yeah, I know I'm picking. Herona of the Coast, please.
Bitch. Coast Honor Guard, Coast Wife. Everything coming up coast.
Dingy Seaside Tavern, 2 Patricians of the Coast meet to plot their latest.
Good news, my friend. The palace officials have been accepting my bribes. They're becoming more and more open to corruption.
What are you getting in return?
Oh, not much. A better seat in the council chamber, access to the king's room when he's out, that sort of thing. Oh, but the important thing is that the king's staff are getting used to selling their principles to the highest bidder.
So, what's next?
Palace staff are one thing, but the true prize would be the loyalty of the Chancellor and the rest of the king's inner circle. To do that, we need to demolish the rapport for the king, or respect for the king. If the kingdom is in chaos, they will see the king as an incompetent fool, and much more open to our bribes.
Isn't Laura's ability to 4 less than
Fuck.
Not far off. It seems like the chiefs are against you, though. Ah, yes. An enemy infighting. Perfect. Perfect. One of them's gonna win, though. It's 5 or less. It's 4 or less rather than 5 or higher.
Yep.
No matter what, someone wins. Stop noticing. Oh, all the way up there. Diplomatic incident. A letter from Ashmead, Your Majesty. I'm afraid the geranium useful has overrun the villages, just as it threatened to do in the north. I've convinced them it was not intentional, but relations remain tense. I suggest we send them something else to suit the situation. Fuck that. Cozy there, Sandra? On a cozy spot on my arm. Oh, but she hears Mom, so. Yeah?
I'm upset.
What?
I got graduate. And he married you. Has no.
Yeah,
It was
that's not.
supposedly a police. So these are ICE agents trained police, which is not right at all.
agree with you. It's fucked. No. Dead. I do agree with you on this particular case, and they should release him. Fuck.
Tell me why this.
Again, I
And
can't.
it's not just.
I'm not
it's
disagreeing
just
with you,
this
baby.
one.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Yeah. They were in my way.
That's where action. I was just.
Okay. Women. Alright. No, ma'am, you're here with me today. Stuck with me today. As you are every day. Alrighty. The chiefs rushed to hire artisans to put together a lavish gift for the Ashmean court. Miniature palace complete with beautifully crafted guards. The emperor is delighted and sends a small gift in return, as well as a personally sealed letter of thanks to the craftspeople of the north, where it becomes the most sought after in the kingdom. Cool. Too silly. As the geranium, the source of all this tension, it's hard to keep it under control, and northern farmers must constantly balance to ensure it does not spread too far again. Now my dogs are barking. Sorry. Spongedrop is a little shit. I'm gonna put you down, so you better go poop. Or something. Better not beg me to come up back up here. Anger from the church. Your Majesty, about that troublesome philosopher Ortega, I must protest you allowing her teachings to run unchecked. And her miracles are unorthodox at best. How can we allow what is effectively witchcraft to flourish in our ranks? Not to mention the fact that she keeps complaining about supposed church riches and saying we should give them away. Which are they, miracles or witchcraft? I must express my displeasure with utmost urgency. I didn't want the High Inquisitor to get involved. Archbishop storms out in a huff. Later conducts a post ceremony to formally bless Ortega and her followers. He just about keeps it together. What are you doing, Sandrop? What are you doing? Ortega is impeccably polite. Her followers praise the king for his open mind. A royal wedding! Winter Run is now to the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Suppose you're the one taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. I do, parents, king, and wife. But Verona refuses to dance at all, preferring instead to brood in the corner. If I myself alone with Verona, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Did you see the 8 crows perched at the church tower as we walked to the cathedral? A dire omen. Right, you're right. Peasants have the right idea. They get married for love, not for politics. Oh, to live the simple life of a commoner. There. Both in this together. Comfort her along to the night, listening as she expressed her doubts and fears. As dawn breaks, you fall asleep on your shoulder. Limo. How's it going, Crown Bishop? Sorry, I didn't actually say hi. Your name is a little hard to read for me. Purple and blue names are always the hardest for me to read. What news? Yeah. Up in the north, Chief Wiggum is hosting a grand feast at his clan hall. Our plans are going better than expected. The spy master thinks that all is well in the kingdom, and while the cat's away, the mice shall play. Please don't refer to us as mice. We're honourable warriors. There's no honour in politics, my friend. Our next step is to replace the palace watch with our own agents. Aye, the honour guards are incorruptible, but the watch are another story. If the king can't pay them, they will look but for money elsewhere. Lower my treasury. Good luck with that one. Back king money bags. Good luck with that one. Deep in the backrooms of the royal palace, the southern grannies are poring over secret letters and scribbled diagrams. On the wall is a corkboard filled with pins and a crisscross, and crisscrossed by colored string. The king didn't marry Jeremiah, but at least he married someone. Now he needs to get on with finding an heir. Indeed, the clock is ticking. The patricians have managed to erode the king's authority so much the palace officials are now freely taking bribes. Why, I caught my servant with a new gold necklace just last week. And we've got to keep our efforts. King Xavier isn't going anywhere on our watch. Yeah. One stat Rosa has direct control over, that's right. Food riots, miraculous discovery. Back from the hunt. Oh no. Stop is standing at the door, waiting for Mom to come over. Hold on a second, let me take a picture. What's wrong, son? Drop you waiting for Mom, but Mom isn't coming. Come here. Good girl. Come here. Alright. Food riots. Esteemed Highness, the famine in the coast grows worse by the day. Riots are breaking out in all major townships, from Dalassus to Calport. Starving mobs and are pillaging bakeries, granaries, and merchant houses. What are we to do? Somehow I need to increase farming. North's farming is great. All I know is I don't have to pay for it. They shouldn't have good trade. No reason why they shouldn't trade.
Yeah. But I'm all for forcing, well, I would be, but I guess we're sending the army in.
Well, I guess so. Grim-faced soldiers break up the riots in brutal fashion, driving the starving beasts away and leaving dozens dead. Barricades are set up on major thoroughfares. Martial law has effectively been declared. This does help restore some order to the coast, but it does nothing to alleviate the famine, which worsens by the day. Fens are resorting to eating grass and stripping bark from the trees. Y'all still had grass and you were complaining? The Northerner favors a military solution, I suppose. Miraculous discovery. Girl?
Ninth above, your August Majesty, your August Majesty, one of the citizens from my estate discovered something extraordinary.
Well, what is it then? Spit it out. I was lost in the wilderness, had my sheep, and I ran out of water. I reached an inlet, but it was salt water. I thought I was a goner. But then the voice of the ninth spoke. He said, "Drink and be sustained, for you are faithful." When I tasted the water again, it was sweet. Praise the ninth. Even better, the water has healing properties. A single sip fixed my sprained ankle. A true miracle of the coast. In the coast, this is marvelous news indeed. You must allow the kingdom's faithful to access these sacred waters, nay, the whole world.
Wait a moment. For free, your August Majesty?
You want them to have the holy waters for free?
I'm not saying they can't have it.
I'm
They
saying
just...
for
Not
free?
necessarily free. Free's a little far.
Trade's already good. Faith needs work, though.
Damn it.
So, the patricians get money if you vote for that one, but you get money if you vote for B. Oh.
Fine. Boo. Boo, but fine.
What are you doing? What are you doing, girl? You're not gonna get comfy like that. Well, what the fighters do? When the patricians claim the ninth god created this miracle in their land as opportunity to profit, they reward them in life for this without faith. You can't deny this. Still brings in gold for the coast, enterprising priests travel, sell relics, and yada yada. The name of the ninth god rings out all throughout the kingdom. Look at that. Oh my god.
Perfect 30.
The faith can't get higher. Back from the hunt. Hi, Harold. How's your day? So far, so good. Xavier, dearest, I have something for you. It's something I brought back from my latest hunt. A trophy. It takes you by the hand and leads you into the great hall, where a white sheet hangs from a statue. Some statue that wasn't there before. Pulls the sheet free and falls to the floor. The taxidermied figure of a great brown bear is revealed, snarling in anger as if ready to attack. Fearsome. This shall be perfect for showing some fear to the nobles. Here makes a fine addition to the council chambers. Your nobles give it a nervous glance every time they enter the room. Alrighty. In time. What are you doing, ma'am? What are you doing? What are you doing, you weirdo? Stop it. Stop it. you doing? You're stinky already. You just bathed you yesterday. Already stinky. Stinker. Ah, an untimely death. Oh god. Murder! Murder! My father, Chief Crown, has been murdered. And I know who did it. It was Grandy Typing by Old Hell's Horn. Don't let him deny it. I won't deny that I killed the venerable Chief Crown. But it was no murder. Crown agreed to an honourable duel, which I won. God speak God, it was no duel. It was a cold-blooded killing. What reason would my father possibly have to duel you in the first place? The reason for any duel is between the challenger and the challengee, a private matter not fit for this court. Spy master. Actually, let's spice things up. Let's see what happens. Who hasn't voted? Who hasn't voted, Sandra? Is it you? Have you not voted, Sandra? Have you not voted? Have you not voted? You haven't voted, haven't you? That's why you're upset. That's why you're making those noises. I say upset, it's like her play noises. Who's my go? Oh, some people have voted. Alrighty. Happened, killed my father, and admitted it right in this council chamber. What more do you need? Wiping killed my father. Hey, father. Father's a weird word to say. Killed me pa. My dad. I will make this as swift as possible, your Majesty. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, the better. Invitation. Your Majesty, it is my singular honor to invite you to attend the annual Night of the Hellfire celebration.
People really should sign contracts before entering duels to the death.
I agree, Gwers. That is the logical way to do it. I agree. If you fall, it's entirely on you. It is your fault. I'm not gonna help you. I agree. Is it €20? Do the math on that. Boom. 23.49. Sundrop, get off my table. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Boop. And then Death God spoke. I won fair and square. He's dead, so must have been a heretic. Yep. Of course, as a former grandee, you must remember attending such festivals in your youth. Now you will get the chance to organize the pie yourself. I look forward to attending. Praise the ninth, don't worry, organizing a pie won't be too costly. I'll make sure it's a night to remember. I look forward to it, Your Holiness. What you crying about, huh? What you crying about, huh? What you crying about? What you crying about? You wanna play? You wanna play? Yes you do! Yes you do! Yes you do! You wanna play? You wanna play? I wanna play with you. I'm playing the game already. Right. Out your air. Sharon has grown strong and steady like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. Yippee! High time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something is still missing. You need an heir. That rhymed. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would surely do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. What was that? What did you just chew on? What was that, Sandra? What did you chew on? Your food bowl's empty. What was that? What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? Wife and I will have a child together. Traditional method, yes. In 3 seasons we'll have a baby. Up in the north, Chief Wiggum has gathered his fellow plotters for a hike through the mountains. The palace watch won't accept their bribes. The treasury's practically overflowing. They don't need our money. And I suppose they ran straight to the spy master with the blab about it too. Ah, Marlock, is this the end? Did Walter give up after his first defeat at the hands of the Eater of the Sun? He will bide their time and strike again when the king least expects it. The lower treasury once again. On a bench outside of Sunbleach Villa, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme.
You hear that? The screams, the shouts of dismay, the crackle of the flames.
No, all I hear is the sea, lapping against the harbour walls.
Exactly, it's terrible. The kingdom needs to be in chaos for our plans to work. The king's advisors are happy with his rule. We can't buy their loyalty yet. Believe me, I've tried.
It's gonna lower stability to 4 or less.
Oh goody, tax season.
Oh. No more common tax. Bad mushrooms. Bad news, Your Serene Highness. The coastal labourers are starving. Predictable, yes, but in their starvation they have turned to foraging for mushrooms high up on the cliffs to survive. This particular variety is delicious and filling, but makes one very ill. After a brief recovery, all seems well. Great. Next morning, the unfortunate soul rises from their bed in a fugue state?
Fugue.
In a fugue state, wandering the streets as though touched by a demon. When they drop dead, the mushroom is so dangerous that my servants are calling it the 6 Gaunt's Bone. It sounds rather useful. Oh, well, I couldn't comment on that. If we can't get more food on the coast, we should at least tell the peasants what this 6 Gaunt's Bane looks like. Harvesting mushrooms for the spy master, that sounds good. Right.
I do like money.
The nobles will send aid to the coast. Mixed match of defiance. They'll raise their farming. Reverse voting sounds like a funny option here. Legas. Keep voting. You to observe what my pup has been up to.
Hello, Puck Puck. Welcome to chat. Welcome to stream. How are you today? Is everyone having a good weekend? Okay. Granted, I don't know if Twitch chat is talking. They are not talking. Fine. Quite tired, so I guess I'll lurk for the podcast. Yeah, that's usually what I do, unless they're talking about something like really infuriating that I have to furiously type in to chat about and be angry. I won't read that out loud, Guers, but sure, something like that. If you guys are interested in a podcast recommendation, there's a new one that popped up between Scott Horton and... Wow, am I really blanking on his name? Hold on. I'll phone this one because I feel silly. I don't believe that there is only a single grandee. Yes, it's only been typing this whole time. Let's see. Daryl Cooper, that was his name. But yeah, the podcast is called Provoked, and it's between Daryl Cooper and Scott Horton. It's a relatively new one. They've only released 5 episodes so far, and they're all pretty interesting. A lot of deep history stuff, but they cover a lot of foreign policy stuff and things like that. And they've been talking a lot about Epstein. So if you want something to listen to and be upset about, that'll definitely be something. I hold all the power. Yeah, you definitely hold some power there. I'm talking but listening. It takes 2 hands to walk a Jack Russell. Yeah, those are some energetic little meat missiles. One of my friends had a Jack Russell. He came from an abusive home, but That doesn't mean he had to be a dick. Well, you enjoy the rest of your walk, Melissa. Oh, damn. I almost forgot about my daily cheese. Make sure you guys type in ! daily cheese. So that you too can do funny things. I gotta wait 8 hours? That's silly. You could wait till she came back. Oh well. Oh yeah, it is scared Ginny. You're right. Magic mushrooms aside, how can we use this to go to war with Athlete? I know, man. I've been trying. Rosa understands how to command this game pretty well, so if she's not necessarily like, okay, we are definitely going after Ashmead, it doesn't necessarily happen. Like, I was happy to send the shit plants over to them to fuck them over and make some money, but maybe next reign we'll get a ruler who actually likes who wants to go to war with Ashmead. So chat, we're only $5 away from helping Rosa hit weekly. Anyone got $5? I'm falling asleep on my keyboard. Yeah. Yeah, I woke up early myself. Me and my buddy went to see the new Fantastic Four movie. I need a shower to wake me up. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I've been up since. Technically, I woke up around like 5:30, but I would say I'm awake at 7:30. I'm filling survey on YouGov. Oh, how was it? It was pretty good. It's better than what Marvel's been putting out for sure. I think they realize that they can't do what they've been doing the last few years on movies and expect to make anything. Both it and Superman. Fair enough. Both it and Superman are kind of they're trying. I think they're trying to make like a good movie that talks about good family values and stuff like that. But James Gunn kind of does what James Gunn does, and I think the Superman film suffers for that. And then there was a couple of weird things with the Fantastic Four, like some weird story points that I think they could have done better on. But at the core, I think both films were trying something, had good intentions and did their best to deliver something that the fans would actually like. And also, it doesn't feel as sleek and modern as some of the more modern superhero movies have been, and that was kind of nice. Go to a German cinema, doesn't get any more kino than that. Oh. I don't know if that's sarcastic or not. Are German cinemas like awesome? I've never been to Germany. I kind of don't want to go to Europe now because it seems like most of the major cities are full of oh, no, it's called the Kino. Oh, okay. All right. Is that where that comes from? That phrase? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, there's a bit of a tangent, but some of the sports bars in America, if you go to it, they actually have a little game you can play that's on the that's on like television screens, and it's called Keno, but I think it's spelled with an E, and it's kind of like a lottery meets bingo kind of guessing game kind of a thing. I don't know if that's where that came from too. I think Americans are just stupid at naming things, but if you're looking to citizenship in the EU, I can sell you an apartment of mine for 800,000 euros. I'm good. I'd rather be poor in America than poor in Europe. No offense. I traveled to Belgium in January, and when I landed at the airport, I thought I arrived in Dubai. Ooh. Um, yeah, yeah. Hostage, you're Greek. I was expecting your real estate to be cheap as shit. Well, it doesn't mean she's not going to jack up the price on me. I mean, like, what do I know? I'm a stupid American. It's not like I would know it's cheap in Greeks. Good point. You should always rip off Americans. We don't know how expensive things are. We're the definition of it costs what it costs. Without the escort influencers flown by Arab millionaires. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard about that. Like, influencers were flown into parts of Turkey, I think. We're given the presidential suite treatment. It was 250K for Hellenic citizenship earlier this year, and the government is now limiting the amount of investors for Hellenic citizenship to 800K. That's crazy. I'm not sure I fully understand what that means. I'm going to assume that Sundrop took a massive shit somewhere. You mean the Dubai treatment of some oil baron inviting 9-year-old influencers to get pissed on? I may or may not have heard about that too. Yeah, there are parts of the world that are pretty screwed up. Basically, too many migrants invested into the economy to get Hellenic citizenship, and now the government is curbing it by raising the price. Um, yeah, I don't know how well that will work. I'm sorry, I meant 19. Okay, that's that, that's quote a little better end quote. I see our mouse moving.
I'm muted. Sorry I took so long. I had to
No
reprimand
worries.
the fucking pup.
I figured that's what happened. I was entertaining chat a little
Appreciate
bit.
it.
Yeah, no problem.
But okay, so we're almost gonna send aid to the coast. Oh, we're tied.
Tied at reverse voting.
Oh. Okay.
Hee
Yippee! Harvest does little for the starving peasants, but at least the Six Gods' Bane is no longer on the menu. In the meantime, the spy master hoards the mushrooms, distilling them down carefully until it's... Ah! Ah ha ha ha!
It'll be fine.
Jesus Christ. Pig gave me a spray on the puppy pad, so that the puppy pad smells like piss, but now it reeks of piss in my fucking room. It's giving me a fucking headache, dude.
Oops.
I hate this. Let's keep up the role of the spy master. Get my can of spam. Make me feel better. Oh, that's just smell into the can of spam. Oh. No, ma'am, there's room for you. Oh, wait. I'm mad at you. Your Majesty, you've returned from my investigation of Chief Crown's death in the north. What'd you find? I found a heap of burnt parchment at the back of the hearth. 7th typing threw them in the fire right after Chief Crown's death. They were totally illegible, but I made out one detail from the scraps that were left behind. Typing's crest. It's clear Gwendy Typing wanted to cover up something. It's a motive for murder, without a doubt. Aha! These destroyed documents prove the Typing killed my father in cold blood. To cover up whatever horrid truths they must have contained. A murderer! And a conspirator. And this one has the least negatives. I'll pay you, chat, to vote with me. Why are you voting against me, chat? Why are you voting against me, chat? I'm giving you money. I'm offering you money. There's money involved. Typing, vote for your own death. Yay!
No. Oh, damn it, Typing.
I mean, vote for your own guiltiness. Your child can reap the benefits.
Boo. Boo, Typing, boo. Boo.
What will this Grandy's punishment? What will be this Grandy's punishment, Your Majesty? Since you voted for yourself, I'll simply have you pay compensation. Typing bows his head solemnly. Oh, fine! What kind of punishment is that for murder? Accept the king's judgment with grace, lest there be another duel right here in this throne room. I spit on the king's judgment! This isn't justice, it's an insult.
I'll be right back.
Fair and merciful ruler, that's right, that's right. How could I deny my southern boy? Lake of Crimson. Your greatness, the crystal waters of our beloved lake of dawn have turned to blood. Foolish stories speak of the pagan flesh-eater god, Calith, and the common folk think she's displeased with the state of the north. The flesh feaster, sorry I said flesh-eater, flesh feaster god. Like a nice dinner party, yes. Acts of my ancestors, how can you say such a thing, your greatness? We bathe in the light of the ninth god now, instead of grubbing around in the dirt, worshipping antlered spirits and murderous beasts. How devoted can you be if your famous lake is full of blood? Alas, some still cling to unholy beliefs, Your Majesty. You must deal with it swiftly. drain the lake and use the blood water as fertilizer? Claim the water is a miracle of the ninth god? Send a priest to cleanse the waters. I'm gonna veto this one. Yep, crowned, yep. That's what integration. The reason why is because the majority of my chat's on the YouTube side. None of the patricians want to vote. Archbishop eagerly returns to his pulpit. Even in the most desolate of places, the ninth god remains. Does the lake look terrifying? Yes. Does it strike fear into the people's hearts? Also yes. And that is how the ninth god shows his strength. He destroyed his heretical brethren to bring light to the earth below. Thus this lake shows the blood of the gods he destroyed on his way to power. Features go down excellently. The chief set up a small church beside the Lake of Dawn to commemorate the occasion. Pilgrims pour in to pray to the ninth god as word spreads, bringing plenty of coin with them. Stories of Chalith fade in the face of the supposed power of the ninth god. Look at that. Easy. Oh yeah. Let's go. Royal Gamble? Replace my veto? Home improvements? What? Home improvements? I'm curious. What do? Or do you step away? You replaced your reverse voting, I think? I did. That was by design. You're okay. Brinsley comes back. Well, the Doom is just not here, so I'm just gonna keep going. Your August Majesty, the coastal farms are regrettably running into problems. My peach trees are drying up. We need funds to help with irrigation. Won't be good, is that all? I can't afford to pay our warriors. They're drifting away. If it goes on like this, the Wyverns will pick us off within the year. You can claim all you want, we can't eat weaponry. Well. I'm definitely not doing that one. I know that much. Feel bad not giving you any treats today, but you've given me no reason. Not giving me one. A bad girl today.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What did I miss?
Apparently we're farming so we're funding the North's military instead of helping you out with your coastal famine, which you've been struggling with for a while.
Yep.
You know, the North needs your military. Wasn't voted? Constantina hasn't voted. Will she vote?
She hasn't been voting in a while.
Snake Lamau. Okay. Oh well. I guess we're gonna leave them to their troubles, because I don't want to spend my money. Treasurer looks relieved, but the council session ends with nobles storming out in high dudgeon. The coastal peasants migrate to more prosperous regions in desperation, while the North's army remains in shambles.
Well, fuck your army.
Powerful storm. A terrible storm has struck the south of Laos. Many houses have been swept away in the floods, and the roads are totally impassable. Oh no. Why is it 1240? Such a weird number.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with decimating North's military more.
Oh boy. Look at all these options. I'll pay to raise trade.
Why? Because I wanted to decimate the Norse military more.
Gold
Well,
flows
benefit
me
of
treasury
typing
like
at least a
water
little
from a
bit.
burst dam. In no time at all, the south's roads have been repaired and these houses rebuilt. If money could bring back the dead, you'd have done that too. Treasury goes down to that much. It only really cost us 640. That's not bad. We got it for basically half off. Up. Mines can't go any lower. Trade is now wealthy. Farming's a little better. Night of the Seven Pyres. Along the Night of Seven Pyres, you journey south. The sun beats down like a hammer. Granny Typing meets you at the gates of the city Hellfire. Glad you can make it, your holiness. Welcome to the Night of the Seven Pyres. Welcome to Calaville, sorry. Beautiful place you have here. Otherwise I've made my way this far south. Oh, city is excited to have you here. Your Majesty, the citizens cannot wait to see your pyre burn. Provide the surrounding entertainment and arrange an event spectacular climax. First, which of the deposed gods effigies you want to be responsible for burning. Let's burn the Poison Eater. Excellent decision, Your Majesty. Traditionally, the six god's effigy is over 50 feet high and burned outside the city in a nearby orchard. Now, what kind of entertainers would you be hiring around your pyre and impress spectators? How can I do fire dancers? We're gonna do lion tamers. We're gonna do clowns. We're gonna do acrobats. And no fire, no fire. We're in an orchard. That's all. Work's not done yet, Your Majesty. You must decide on the pyre's spectacular climax. Sometimes we go with fireworks, but those are expensive. Black powder must source all the way from Earth. Less exciting alternative is to topple the effigy over like a fallen tree. We'll probably do. Wonderful, Your Majesty. Your power will culminate in the effigy toppling to the ground. I will make the arrangements at once. What did you do? Play this safe. No burning. Now we'll cram with merrymakers. Royal stagecoach makes way to the orchard. Citizens greet you with cheers and toss roses. Effigy stands over the treetops. A 50-foot woman covered in thousands of flowers that burst into flames. Out come your acrobats, clowns and lion tamers. Reaction. Clowns honk and squeak, and the lions pose and prance and leap through hoops. Overhead, acrobats glide above the flames like doves. The crowd applauds, delighted at the sheer spectacle. Finally, a team of grunting oxen pull your burning effigy to the ground. The surrounding trees look distinctly flammable. Fortunately, no stray sparks catch anything alight. Thank the stars, you didn't want to be known as the king who burned down Calaville. The next day, you wait anxiously to see how the South reacts to your fiery display. Really, Your Majesty, all anyone can talk about is your spectacular pyre. Everyone agrees. You honored the ninth god and put on one hell of a show. Excuse my blasphemy. Yippee! Whoopee! Yahoo! Always a pleasure to serve my people. Praise not God. Praise be upon him, Your Highness. I hope you come down someday for another night of the Empires. Baby time! The first plague ship. The Royal Navy was stopped the ship in harbor. Alas, Your Majesty, it's a merchant vessel from Dania. And the crew have come down with some kind of plague. The captain refuses to go home, saying his crew needs food and medical attention before offloading any cargo. Jim?
That ship is carrying fine silks and rare dyes worth thousands. I don't care what happens to the crew. We need to secure those goods.
Tell me more about this plague. Infected have high fevers, oozing pustules, uncontrollable vomiting sounds like ripping scourge. Bumped off half the kingdom a few centuries ago. I remember this at all. I was here a few centuries ago. We're not gonna do that one. This is a bad idea all around. Sink the ship and all on board. Crazy. I kind of lost. like losses are the same. The other options. Coin flip, boys! Hey, the dyes and silks are carried into port. Much to the patrician by the Doom's the second satisfaction, the crew are left to wait out the infection on their ship. Fortunately, no plague is reported in Thalassus or anywhere else along the coast. Moments later, the Navy boarded the quarantined ship and nothing but corpses. Urgent meeting. One evening at a dinner with Queen Consort Herona, the Marshal stamps into the room. She salutes you before slamming down a sheaf of papers on the table. Firstly, flames on the rise in the south, Your Majesty. Grandies report a spate of robberies on the highways and on the estates. Or at least the papers. Regrettably, it sounds like the Grandies are failing in their leadership. This must be stamped out. Marshal salutes smartly. Yes, Majesty, I'll send a few more people over there. Marches out, leaving you around to your dinner. Okay. Quest for an heir is finally complete. Let's go. We have Xavier. My son, Xavier. Second. Xavier the second. Right. Whoopee.
I messed up a little. I put a little bit too much milk. But I wasn't expecting this to be as, like, I don't know if you'll be able to.
Amy?
Where are you going?
No, ma'am. It's really fucking good. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
Gotta give the Arabic mac and cheese. And good.
Needs a little more cheese, though.
Yeah. I told you I put a little bit too much milk.
And like a bit more salt.
I put too much milk.
Can you add some more salt?
No.
She said no, but she took it away, so I'm confused, Chad. And the ability stays the same. Yippee! Invitation. Oh boy, where are we going now? Your Majesty, you absolutely must come down to the coast next year to experience the summer games for yourself. It's the only social event that matters. If you aren't in attendance, well, it would simply be a crime. Say more about the summer games. Everyone gets drunk and goes to the arena to watch the gladiators battle it out. The title of Golden Champion. Rivers of blood and lakes of wine leave your inhibitions in the capital, Your Majesty. How could I say no? Oh, this is simply wonderful. It has been so long since the king attended the games. Last time, as I recall, they were assassinated. Not to worry, Your Majesty, I'm sure it won't happen to you. Oi! Criminal captured. Marshal hurries in, pale with worry. Your Majesty, remember the rise of crime in South? Oh, did you catch someone? We found the leader of the brigands, Your Majesty. There is no delicate way of putting this. It's your wife. Hey, no. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Your food. No, ma'am.
That better?
Fucking perfect. Runa hangs her head. I wish I told you. I thought you'd understand. I thought you wouldn't understand. In concert, Rona has been riding around the southern countryside at the head of a gang of ruffians, attacking coaches and breaking into manor houses. Obviously, I'll be discreet, but I had to come to you and let you know. When did you even have time? All that time you thought I was on a big hunting trip with my buddies? A century ago, one of the Grandy's ancestors killed my great-great-great-grandmother. Now I'm finally in a position to turn the tables on them. I'll leave you two to sort this out, eh? She leaves her on her face as you. The Grandies need taking down a peg. What are you going to do? Make me stop?
I like a good secret.
Tisk, tisk. But the Grandies are my people. Oh, me and my wife... Well, actually, she just gave me a child. I don't need her anymore. Confessed she would apologize. Very well, I suppose I should have expected that you wouldn't take my side. Anna puts out an announcement confessing that she's responsible for the highway attacks in the south. Grudgingly, she apologizes for her actions. Outrage spreads throughout the south, but luckily the people are too afraid of repercussions to talk much further than that. Rumor has it Roan is a terrifying vigilante, a reputation which she enjoys. Yeah. All's well that ends well. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be an architect of the new golden age. You've succeeded on that front. The kingdom is definitely more prosperous. Well done, your majesty. I mean, the patricians are starving. They're like, I can't eat all this gold. We can't eat gold, your majesty, please. But to shut down your noble scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's an ancient lost artifact forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any king who recovers will rule over the golden age. My advice, on the other hand, would be to infiltrate each royal legion with spies, each region with loyal spies. Defeat their schemes with schemes of your own. The Chancellor has other ideas. The Chancellor hasn't come up to speak with me. But I do agree with the faith and trade option. Seems like the best one.
Faith has never been higher.
Shut up. You relax, okay? It's not your food. It's my food. It is time for you to eat, though, isn't it? I'm gonna take one bite in front of you, so you can cry about it. Now I'm gonna feed you. Wah! Right.
The Wandering Elmsman donated $10.
Weekly has been
Boom,
hit.
boom, boom. Also weekly.
Huzzah.
Boom! 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 Huzzah! We still need to hit daily, though. We do need to hit daily every day for the next, 5 days. Yeah, thank you! Actually, at the end of the day, monthly is what really matters. If we can hit monthly, then we're good. We just need to catch up. No. 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 Yeah, thank you! Let me go ahead and add that. Or were my big booms? You asked for big booms? You didn't ask for big booms. Do you want big booms? You can get a lot of big booms. You can get 10 big booms. You want 10 big booms? Where's? You didn't ask for anything, so you're welcome to it if you want. Alright, let me feed the dog real quick. Do something from Venus? Okay. Give me just a sec. Be right back, I need to feed the dog.
Show prep is done and the waiting room is up. I'm gonna play a sponsorship game in
Rotterdam
the meantime.
donated $27.
Hello, Helmsman.
Signal is for pay.
There. Now she doesn't have to worry about it. Who is Hector? What's that in reference to? There's a Greek. There's a
Back.
hero from.
Also,
Oh, that
who
was
is
quick.
Hector? Hector's a guy that does our lawn.
Oh, you should
Oh, that Hector.
Wait, what?
Hector, we can't do that.
Why?
Because we're broke, baby.
Only 30.
Yeah? And groceries would only be 3.
Fair enough.
I think groceries prioritize getting our grass cut.
Fair enough, baby. My love! I'll be back in a second. I see Sandra from the puppy pad. Puppy. Oh, nope. I already see the pee. Yeah.
Well, you did say he's Mexican, so he'd be Hector. Look at me, Hector. I'll make sure she sees Zach wears. I'm sure she will. She usually glances at chat. You got it, man. Seems appropriate for a dude who mows yards to be named after a measurement for land. A hectare is a measurement for land? Or is it like... I feel like I'm missing some context. And I feel like I should know this for some reason. That's Hector. He gets paid by the hectare. Oh. Yeah, I think I did know that. Is 10,000. Crazy how we used to count shit. Still blows me away that the concept of zero wasn't a thing until the Mayans thought it up. Or was it the Aztecs? Something. Rosa might be back. I see her model moving. maybe not. I know Hector is a metric unit and not square bald eagles per Wisconsin Red Oak.
My love!
Uh,
Come here, Zach! Oh, you also did 27 towards Signalis? Okay. Let me do that.
and Guerre said that he wanted his 20 towards Star Trekker. I don't necessarily know what that is, but sounds like something on the funding list.
I think his was like 23 something.
What is up, my
29.
guy?
My love. I've been considering telling Hector, because like our grass isn't growing that fast. I've been thinking telling him to come twice weeks. I won't pay him the 45. It'll end up being less than we're paying him.
Yeah.
It'll end up being like 30. There's just our grass isn't even a toll when having him every week. That's excessive. Okay.
Whose number?
Yeah, I'll tell him that. I'll be like, hey, yeah.
Yeah, it does sound like something No-Go would be
That is like
paying for.
Hmm? Tonight? Yeah. It's not too late after me and Hosen. The podcast. Absolutely. Okay.
She did seem like she was having fun.
Like I had to manage like before I accepted orders, I had to make sure that I had enough at the time frame, right? I'll meet you. And I like you have to make sure that something currently growing, you have enough like backed up. And yeah. And I suck at time management. I was doing pretty good. I actually might still.
We're in a playoff stream? It's crazy.
Won't move on.
Okay. She wants to be with you, baby. She misses you.
I know.
She's stuck with me all week, every week.
I know, but that's why she was originally in our rooms. When I got off work, I'd be over there.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have anywhere to be. No reason to be. Because I've got clothes.
Yeah, you're right.
At least when I was folding clothes, room,
Yeah.
or I was shrinking room and shit.
Let's say go ahead and just put the picture over there. Yeah, she misses you a lot. Not around you almost at all. She's around me all the time.
It was better.
Alright.
No, you're not trained at all.
Yeah.
Don't forget to update the daily goal.
Yeah, so I added 27. I didn't add it to Signalis though. Hold on. I need to like
You got it.
go back and catch up on everything. 22. Okay. And then here's one to add his.
Don't forget to eat.
349. Yeah, I'm just quickly managing this real quick, baby, please.
She'll sit with me on the couch while I watch videos for now.
6.
Yes, you're a pretty girl.
Am I crazy? Am I mathing that right?
I
I
mean,
don't think I'm mathing that right.
Maybe.
No, I was mathing that very much wrong. I was adding 10 in there that didn't even get it. Yeah, I was looking, I was like, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, that puts Star Trucker very, very close to being done. And then... yeah, I just gotta add your Dono to daily. Let's go. Um, 9 there. Alrighty. Continue. Sorry. Why, Sister, Your Majesty, you'll begin sending out adventurers to track down the scepter's location. Adventures aren't cheap. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's overall faith and trade as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion amongst nobles.
Well,
Alright.
rebellion ain't happening.
No, rebellion just cannot happen. You guys are perfectly good.
We're way too
right
happy,
now.
somehow.
Somehow, despite the patricians are literally starving. That has been a 0 for the entire game, pretty much.
I know.
They're not important. Eh.
Fuck them peasants.
Stargazing. Oh,
Come back.
they come back.
Any kind of fool could see.
This simply can't go on, Your Majesty. These arch-boffins think they know everything, but they know nothing of the Ninth God's wrath. Please, Your Majesty, we found a perfect site for an observatory. High in the southern hills, but it's on Grandy Typing's land. And he refuses to let us build there.
I don't know, that sounds like faith lowering talk to me.
Such things are heresy. The stars are just as big and close and as Ninth God intended. Who put you up to this idea? I bet it was one of those patricians like Brother Doom II. Game, you got thrown to the bus.
Has to be someone.
Faith is already pretty good. I say we come. Yippee! The grannies grumble and groan, but construction goes ahead. Over time, the observatory provides new jobs and brings many traveling scholars to the area, paying for itself many times over. Nice. More trade, baby. Delicate matter. As usual, Herona spent the day out hunting in the backworld forest, as far from you as possible. After you've eaten your separate dinners, she approaches you looking worried but resolute. Every day, being married to you brings more suffering. By the 9th, I won't have it. I have to look to my own interests for a change. Xavier, I never thought I'd say this, but I want a divorce.
Well, bye.
Why? You really don't know? This comes as a complete surprise. Can you imagine how it felt standing in front of the whole kingdom and apologize for my actions against the South? It was awful. You fucking went around killing people. It was never going to work. It's over now. For good or ill, I called for the Archbishop to witness a divorce ceremony. Yes, well, good evening, Your Majesty. I know this is awkward, but I'm sure it goes as smoothly as possible. Archbishop? Surely you can't support this. Your Majesty, I care about the kingdom, and Queen Consort Herona was very convincing that the kingdom is better without her being married to you. Alright, let's get this done. Your August Majesty? We can't divorce. I love you. You had your chance, Xavier. What more is it to say? Is there anything that would change your mind? The second round looks thoughtful. grandees is of nothing, you know that. Give their wealth to the coast instead.
Now, hold on. She may be onto something here.
No, she's not. I can't do that. Divorce it is.
Darn.
Very well, you are now divorced in the eyes of the kingdom. Can't believe it came to this. Soon Herona is ready to leave. It was fated to end this way. I feel I will not see you again, Serene Highness. And she's gone, leaving you in the palace with no one but little Xavier II. Your honor guard, your huge household of servants, the palace watch, and your inner circle of advisors. Practically alone. Word quickly gets out the kingdom is shaken by the news in your capital and beyond. Everyone's gossiping about what happened.
Oh. By all that glitters, your Serene Highness, you reject my dear Herona, my own blood. This is an outrage.
She was the one that wanted to get divorced. If I wouldn't steal your, the money from the south and giving it to you, so go fuck yourself.
A pittance.
Actually, she divorced me.
That's not the point. I and my fellow patricians worked hard to put a dowry together for my poor Herona, tailor her outfit, prepare the feast.
Uh-huh.
Now that the marriage is dissolved, I petition the king to refund the cost of the wedding.
Sure, we can have her, we can refund the cost of the wedding, minus all the things that she stole from the south, which leaves you actually, you owe me.
Call her Stinky with me.
Why?
Just do it. Come here.
Hold on a sec. Alright. My wife just divorced me. Hello?
Stinky. Stinky. Stinky.
I'm not doing that. Go fuck yourself. Happen! Come wave your big dick around. Your double vote power. Dang it. Never mind, it's too late. I'm being extorted by the extorter.
Where are you? Good job!
Fields around the capital look pretty enough, but the farmers do not have the animals to spare, and point blank refuse to give them away. And you have to apologize to the patricians for the awkward situation. They're grumbling only grows more angry. But the Doom II is forced to put up Herona in his estate, which turns out to be a great expense. Tough shit. Busy yourself with improving the coast's standing at the cost of all your other regions. That's no longer your concern. Yep, go. She can go fuck herself. I win anyway. I love my wife divorced me.
Okay.
What do you mean K? What do you mean K? What? Ah! I need to go beat my wife up.
Fair enough.
You didn't come when I needed.
Well, I'm sorry. I was in the middle of dealing with a divorce. Come here. Baby, come here.
Quote, relatable, says Patho. Oh, man.
I'm gonna beat her later. Your Majesty, I have the most exciting news. Our hired adventurers have discovered an ancient manuscript hidden deep beneath the mountains. It speaks of the Scepter of Sages.
What's up?
Oh, not now you care. I was calling over to tell you the cheese me about why my wife did,
Oh, I heard she, killed some people.
Yeah. She, led some bandits and I made
He
her
was a
apologize.
bandit.
I made her apologize in front of the entire kingdom. She was like a bandit leader. And she was killing my people. The people of the south. You could only change her mind about divorce if I extorted all the money from the south and gave it to the coast.
Perfectly reasonable.
Huh?
I ain't saying she could go
tried to then extort me for the money that he paid for wedding dowry. I told him that I would give him some of the capital instead. And then the farmers were like, I was like, sorry.
Typically, the dowry is given back.
He divorced me though.
The dowry is like the bride's emergency funds and dowry.
I see. Oh, so
the dowry isn't really a gift.
I see. Well, yeah, it was like the dowry, and they wanted refunded the cost of the wedding, and like all everything.
Said no, right?
Yeah, I said no. I was like, go fuck yourself.
Did it work?
No. The nobles voted for me to instead give them cow. But the farmers refused, so I was like, tough shit. So then they think I'm mad at me. Which is good.
Okay.
Love you! Wait! Come here! Hello, come here! Here.
Why?
Come here.
Why?
Come here for a second.
You didn't come.
Please. I promise. I promise. It'll be worth it. I promise. Come here. Promise. Promise. Stinky! Stinky! Stinky!
It doesn't matter
Stinky!
now.
Why not?
The goal was to get her to jump off the couch.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know that.
She was crying.
You told me that.
And so I kept calling her Stinky. Edge of the couch. And when I stopped calling her Stinky, she back up.
Oh. Did she jump? Did she jump? Did she? This woman. I'll be right back.
For father, the king dies from hearing of the divorce. Will that get you the dowry? I don't know. The dowry in modern day is replaced by the tradition of the father of the bride paying for the wedding. Yeah, that's essentially the dowry of sorts. I don't know how much longer we'll be going for, because I think the podcast starts in about half an hour from now. Thought it always started at 5 my time. I think it's more like 4 Rose's time. No, the dowry is given at the wedding, so it will have changed hands before divorce is possible. Yep, it's true. And usually dowries are not always in the form of pure money. A lot of times it'll be like... Excuse me. Welcome back. So, quick question. It's almost 4:30 my time. How much longer are you going for?
Just this one. Once this is done, I'm probably gonna end until it's time for the,
Okay. Podcast, yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Actually, it's like 3:25 my time. It's like an hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it's about 10, so I actually might continue.
Okay.
The podcast was better when I, like, raid straight into it.
Fair enough.
I was given at the wedding, so it will have changed hands before divorce is possible. Yeah. In dowry, usually farm animals, small plots of land.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, and then you came back.
Huh. What about what happened to the kingdom after she died? She hid the Scepter of Sages so enemies wouldn't find it. Where is it? It's in the Warden Caves within the Blackwell Forest, Your Majesty, near to the capital. It's been under our nose this whole time. I'll take the liberty of sending out more adventurers. They'll clear the area and get inside. Excellent. Send them on their way. As you wish, Your Majesty. As soon as the adventurers return, the treasurer comes to tell you the news. Most delightful news, Your Majesty. The adventurers have found a golden door beneath the forest, which matches the description in Queen Alma's manuscript. Golden door, break the hinges and sail it. Okay, wonderful. The scepter should be hidden within. Should be within. But the Scepter of Sages can be found only by a monarch who is strong of purpose and true of heart. That's a pity. It's me! Yes, indeed, Your Majesty. I'm sure I agree. Unfortunately, it's not me who decides. Queen Alma wrote a ritual for the monarch to prove themselves worthy of the scepter. If you go to the cave, you can read out the relevant passages while you set it all up. I can read out. You make the arrangements, bringing a procession of horses, food, drinks, adventure guides, and a little traveling desk for the treasurer up to the Blackwell Forest. Oh, I'm just reading. The adventurers lead you inside the cave, holding flaming torches to light your way. Soon the tunnel grows horribly cramped. You bend double to squeeze through. You walk for what feels like hours. Just as you might have lost hope, you reach a golden door exactly as the adventurers described. It will open only for the faithful. Close your eyes, Your Majesty. Concentrate. Breathe. Bright golden light flares behind your eyes, but you keep your breath steady. You hear the door rumble open when you open your eyes. Someone doesn't want me to win. The tunnel ahead is utterly dark. Even the torches do not illuminate it. As soon as you step into the chamber, the torches snuff out. A hideous scream echoes from below. The adventurers scramble into a protective stance while the treasurer wails. Oh, this is awful! Dreadful! I should have stayed in my office! Fine, we're meant to be here. Sorry, I'll stay calm. Put your hands out and you feel your way along the wall and your fingers touch something. Could this be? You grip the scepter, it glows gold, chasing away the dark shadows of the chamber. It looks like a simple wooden staff, like any peasant might use for walking, but the glow is as bright as the sun. It's the scepter, Your Majesty! You've done it! Please. Alright, first thing first, I need a bath. I absolutely agree. I'm not leaving the palace again for a long time. First, we need to call the nobles and tell them the good news. Bearing the scepter, you make your way through the tunnels and back into the sunlit forest. As you return to the capital, you call the nobles to council hall. Let them sweat. You take some time to have the servants fix your hair, polish your crown, a few little things to make a king feel special. Then you stroll into the hall. The treasurer holds a velvet cushion upon which the Scepter of Sages sits. It looks small and ordinary. You sense the weight of its history. Behind you, your heir Xavier II toddles along, hand in hand with his governess. What's going on, Your Majesty? Why have you been brought here? I have some good news. Most false signs you send to your throne and settle yourself comfortably. King Xavier has descended to the darkest depths of the Blackwell Forest and retrieved the Scepter of Sages. Excited and worried whispers ripple around the council hall. As bearer of the Scepter of Sages, the king has sealed his destiny as King Xavier the Enlightened. How do we know it's real? It could be any old stuff. I pick up the scepter. The scepter begins to glow, bathing the council hall in sunlight. In warm golden light, the nobles grasp and fall silent. Besides you, Xavier II claps his hands in delight. It becomes clear that even the grumpiest of nobles will never dare speak against you while you bear the Scepter of Sages. Finally, you are secure in your throne and your kingdom. Your victory is here, but your future has only just begun.
Baby. So,
Finish reading the end on this. The chief's attempt out to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Chief Wiggum ended his life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. The patricians succeeded in turning the palace into a hotbed of bribery and corruption, but what's new about that? They failed to gain the throne and lost money in the process. Bad investment. The grandees celebrated their victory, and Xavier was venerated as a true hero of the South, but some whispered that the grandees were losing control of their puppet, as the king consolidated his power around his heir, Prince Xavier II. Backed by the scepter's power, the King Xavier's rule spanned another 15 years of peace and stability. A golden age of prosperity swept over the kingdom. In his will, the king instructed the scepter be reburied, to be claimed only by a worthy successor. Let's go!
Nice.
We had no
GG.
spouse in the end. That's not what matters. All that matters, we got a fucking successor out of her, so fuck him. Look at him.
Yep, pretty much.
Look at him.
He is kind of Chadley.
He is kind of chatly. Look at him.
Yeah.
There's a real presence about him. He's a little soft-faced. That's alright.
Can I say what I was gonna say now?
Yes.
So YouTubers are trying like famous people, quote unquote, like food combos that they like. And Leonardo DiCaprio's was like ice cream. And she was like, Leonardo DiCaprio wouldn't eat chicken nuggets, so I think and someone else.
Yeah, he would.
The other person said that. And then the owner of the channel was like, either for his girlfriend, you know, probably got her a Happy Meal because she just turned 18. That was foul.
That is fucked up.
That was foul. No.
Alrighty. Your number 3 chatter was Jade Dies a Lot. Wow. My bot? No way.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
I never would have guessed. That's where the rest of the fucking plates
You
are.
have 2 songs
Baby.
for chat, by the way.
You need to start bringing your dishes. I loaded up a full dishwasher. I've been wondering where the other cup for this was. It's been in your fridge. So there's only been one glass being chilled. That's why I haven't been drinking out of a chilled glass for the milkshakes. And there are 2 small plates, and I'm not going to load up the dishwasher for 3.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Have to bail? No typing! Without typing, do we have enough players? Honestly though, it's 3:34. We have like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a break. Leave it daily. Ah! Give the podcast. They're typing. I'll see you there. I think you should sing for chat, and then I should draw for them.
And then I sell drugs for chat.
And then you sell drugs for an hour and a half, yeah. If you want to.
I'd
For an
rather
hour.
spend the time.
Okay.
Sit. Here, look at her. She's feral. Sit.
Which is a shame because we did get someone in for the Grandies.
Oh, we did? We got
Yeah, we
Grand,
did.
he, him? Alright, never mind then. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going.
Damn, you don't want to spend time?
Fuck no. I'm kidding. I love you. I love you. Boop. We'll go for like maybe half an hour, or maybe like an hour tops, and then we'll sing. Because either way, like I do kind of want to just see if we can extend this for like as long as we can until it's time for the podcast.
Well, if I'm gonna play at the end, regardless of when.
You know, I'm just saying. I think we should extend this so like that we can like rate into the podcast directly, because podcast it just tends to do better numbers wise when we do that. Makes sense. You know, people aren't like waiting around. Let me pin this. Here's the pin message.
Excuse me.
Twitter? Not Twitter, Twitch. I keep saying Twitter. I mean, it will start with T and W. can die. What's that?
Sit.
What happened?
Right before I let her, I opened her mouth and I took the treat out of her mouth.
I see.
And then she went, that wasn't gentle. There. There we go. Better.
Alrighty. Again. For the coronation. Honors of your father,
There
but
we
now it's time
go.
for you to wear the crown. Tradition was how what
Do you
happens
want
at
more mac and
coronation.
cheese?
What?
Do you want more mac and cheese?
No. Let's get this over with. My dad got thrown in the river, and then he got thrown in the river just like Queen Alba, and then he got Queen Alba's staff, so I'm actually for that. You should throw me in the river. Just like we did to my dad. I want to be just like my dad. What are you chewing on over there? Just chewing on plastic?
Damn. Gran's vote is counted for 3. Which faction
No.
has 3 players?
It's because I voted there as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I forgot.
It's decided the king will be thrown into the river. Let me get changed out of my nice robes. Yippee!
I think it's the first time I didn't vote for throwing you in the river.
The like reverse psychology of voting for it myself. Comes instruction. Alrighty. East of the north. Cushions. And the southern grain days. Path to victory. I wanna be just like Daddy.
Please help with the farming.
Just like Daddy. Actually, I wanna be a saint. That would be better. The church will love you, I suspect. With anyone else. I have to just keep the faith up. Easy. Easy. Frida! That's a woman!
Okay. You're good.
Whenever she catches me staring at her, she stares back, she's like, huh? It's
What?
so funny. She's like suddenly she's like, wait a minute, what? Are we having a staring contest? Frida of the Wiggum clan, eccentric northern hero, stands precarious in a longhorn crossbeam, screaming like a fallen god. Chiefs of the North! We all know I should be the one on the throne, not this impostor King Xavier II. How do we make that happen?
I still can't get over the fact that Guers is calling himself Wiggum so that he can be Chief Wiggum.
I don't get it.
He's a Simpsons character.
Oh.
Police Chief Wiggum.
That's funny. Jeff Wiggum?
I think he misspelled.
Chief? Jeff?
Chief Wiggum.
Of the Chiefs?
Chief of the Chiefs.
The chiefs plan to realize an ancient northern prophecy. Before the new queen rises, the kingdom will be ruled by a mad tyrant. After scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more. Dang it. Ooh, she's pretty. Quinta of the Brundidge family. Still a step business mogul, scribbles with a well-used quill and a hardwood desk, explaining in measured prose. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Xavier II. Something must be done. He's like literally the heir of the previous king.
Right. Lowering the treasury is like awful, but okay. Looks like you want another one.
Sink the king under the ocean of debt. It's a scheme. Patricians must lower the treasury. Yeah, good luck with that one.
Yeah.
Fabian of the Grand Lineage. Powerful southern orator. Stands bathed in sunshine, ranting in a fury. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South. This is a stain on our honor. It's not allowed to go unanswered. How pricing it is. The 2 might want money, raise the treasury. No, you misunderstood, Costas. The goal was to lower the treasury, you fucking dork. The granny's
Well, I was
plan
about to...
An uprising to throw the king for swooping the steel throne themselves. And to scheme, the grands must raise the treasury to 2,000 or more. 2 seasons. Well, I know you're stuck between raise and lower. What are you on about? I am now. Sure. Why wouldn't I just raise it though? I'll just raise it. I'll just give the South 1 win. Easy. I'll never lower it. And you'll lose. You'll lose, Costas. You'll lose.
And then you'll just raise taxes on us. So nobody gets what they want.
Exactly. Let the grandies win. Let them win their very first scheme. Yeah, why not? It's just their first scheme. Your Highness, a shipwreck has appeared on the edge of my state. And it's not even from the south. Its name is the Petronella. It bears a coastal flag. That vessel went missing a few months back. We feared she was lost at sea. Why, you want to let the grandies win? It's just the first part of the scheme. Costas. The grandies are going to get past the first part of the scheme and possibly progress further. You're going to be stuck at the first one forever, because I'm never going to have lower than 1,500 treasury. Well, she's been found on land, right on top of my favorite picnic spot. My name's discovered only one survivor on board, a coastal sailor. He claims to remember nothing of what happened. Oh, my head's killing me. I've been ever since I woke up. So, what happened to you? Oh, I swear, I didn't do anything. Last I remember, we were sailing along coastal waters and nothing. This poor soul needs looking after. We must care for him in one of our monasteries. No, we must interrogate him further. I must know why this ship's on my land. Doesn't that go through if it's the end of the season? Yes. Like, you are a patrician. All you did was give the grandees an easy first victory. Because it's in my interest to have a high treasury anyway. But yeah, sure, why not? Why not let the Grandies have a high treasury for the very first? It's only like the first thing. You don't win by just winning the very first thing. They have 3 things to get. All you did was doom yourself. This causes me no trouble. Let's see. Oh, we're not doing that one. Christ, admit that you've been outplayed. And get on with it. I've done nothing. Costas is just a fool.
Holy shit, no way. I'll be right back. Wait, hold on. I need to vote. No, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. That's a 3-way tie. I love having all the choice. Raising Defiance is good. I like that one. Sailor is sent into a coastal monastery where he can recover in comfort. Archbishop assures you that he will receive the best of care, and that you will be the first to know if anything changes. Maybe... What's back here? Oh no. Lord Patrician Brother Doom II is here to see you, Your Majesty. He wants to sell you, a crab. A what? He said it is trend along the coast, Your Majesty. The Patricians have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as a fashionable pet. Creatures are so rare that one can now sell for as much as a mansion. Very well. Hand him in. Jimmy just left. Thank you for seeing me, Your Majesty. I know the price is steep, but I assure you, these crabs only go up in value.
I'm back, by the way.
I am young and I do like the latest trends. Sure, I'll buy a box of crabs. Counting on your gold, Lord Patrician Brother Doom II assures you that you will not regret your purchase. I'll buy a box of crabs.
I don't regret taking your money, so, you know.
The Honor Guard. And you're sitting up in bed reading some paperwork when a filth-encrusted peasant wanders into your bedchamber. Bold as brass. Hello, you Madge. Glad I finally found you. This bloody place is a maze. Why have I take a seat? Who are you? Oh, me name's Quacking Tony, you Madge. Pleased to meet you. Listen, I've got a bloody great idea. What if we tied a bunch of birds to a knight? I reckon you could field some aerial troops and totally dominate the battlefield. Or Quacking Tony can explain further. Your marshal burst into the bedchamber, swords drawn. I mean, kill us and you could just kick him out. Arms behind your back, scumbag. Alrighty. Yep, I need an honor guard. Of course. Let's go with... Well, my dad had gladiators, so... We'll do gladiators.
Gladiators.
Yippee! Alrighty, auction time.
I hate all of these. Yep, hate all of those.
You hate all these?
I mean, none of them really benefit me.
Fair, fair. Good time to keep your money, I suppose. Raising military is always good. Authority is also great. I shan't complain. Alright then. Food riots. Boy. Your esteemed highness, the famine in the coast grows worse by the day. Riots are breaking out in all the major townships, from Thalassus to Calport, starving mobs pillaging bakeries, tanneries, and merchant houses. What are we to do? We're not doing that one. The Coral Brigadiers are forced to pay steeply for the grain surplus from the north. Holding all the cards, the chiefs price gouge outrageously and enjoy a tidy profit. Won't be upset, it's just good business. Hence, quantities of surplus grain are divided from the north to the coast, and once the peasants have bread again, the riots cease. Have to tide them over until the next harvest. There you go. No longer starving. About time. Only cost you a little bit of money. How good of a queen are you? I win pretty often, I'd say. I think I win more often than most. We were on, what, like a 4-win streak? Before the previous king, before this one, and then now I won again? So I've lost 1 out of the last 5 games? 6 games? Is that right? Yeah. I've won 1 out of the last 6. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, sorry, I've lost 1 out of the last 6. Sorry. Like a rat. You fight on the sides of the council chambers, distraught, leaving a dead rat by its tail. The fields and barns in the north are overrun by vermin. Or even no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore. Uh-oh. We have the farming to handle it. Dang.
Oopsie poopsies.
All because I bought some crabs. Look, the Adventurers Guild has an entire branch to keep the vermin control as part of their leveling up initiative. Don't worry, your majesty, you can rely on I, Graswald the Glorious, and my party of merry adventurers to clear out these rats for you. Maybe the adventurers are wiped out battling some kind of rat king in a sewer, but the rodent population has gone down.
Yay!
Finding a spouse. Your majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I don't take the liberty of finding individual candidates. What is your preference? Men and women do not mind. I want a girl. Dad told me to be careful of women, though. Actually, I'm not interested in love. Sorry, Majesty, those will be most upset. Well, it behooves you to look at some options. My mind is made up, actually. Very well, let's speak no more of marriage. Your Majesty, may I ask why you refuse to marry? Chastity, not on the ninth god. Yep. The church will be very pleased with your show of devotion, but the nobles won't. They'll see it as an abandonment of your duty. Good luck in the days ahead, you'll need it. As your raid wiping out some low-level boss. Couldn't be me, yeah. Far the north, where snow blankets the landscape and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs uncover an ancient prophecy foretelling the rise of a tyrant king, and the warrior who will overthrow him. Congregation of God speakers huddle around the tablets, tailing supposed ancient victory. Ancient story, whispering excitedly. Praise Morgana! The tablets are genuine! And the gods are good, and we are blessed. Fate will be our queen. All hail Lord Vinder. Cheers circle the clan hall. A mug of ale is tipped over Frida's head. The influence of the old gods is spreading. We must ensure we keep the old ways of the north alive. Surely Morgana will bless us the power to crown Frida. Next stage, the chiefs scheme that to lower their faith, more or less. Good luck with that one.
Oof.
From the vast southern hills. It's not enough the peasants couldn't care less about the king or his hoarded wealth. How are we supposed to incite an uprising in this climate? Try by assuring the king actually has some wealth to flaunt. It's really bad money. Yeah, Brother Doom saved Dina's bad decision by selling me crabs.
I do have some good crabs.
Well, actually, it's not too late. Never mind.
No, not yet.
The power. The power.
Oopsie poopsie.
We'll do one of them. Why'd you buy crabs? Because I could. What's going back there? Oh boy.
The crab craze is swollen to unforeseen heights, Your Majesty.
That's good, isn't it? The trade is so profitable that British are shutting down textile mills to focus on crab catching. Thousands are unemployed.
But who cares about that, Your Majesty? Your box of crabs is now worth nearly double what you paid for it.
Cool.
Oh. Oh, no, I read. Never mind. I read that. Sell it.
Sounds like this is a good time to hop off of this investment.
Yeah?
So your crabs for as much as for much more than you pay. The treasurer appears satisfied with your practicality. Meanwhile, industries collapse along the coast.
Fuck.
Invasion? Your greatness, we're being overrun. Not by sword and spear, mind you, but by lampreys. A particularly virulent breed of Salish sea lampreys, to be precise. They must have been introduced by a careless trader. But now they're feasting on local fish and there's no natural predators to stop them. The council must do something. Jesus. I've lived in Florida long enough to know that this doesn't work. It just causes another issue. The great culling is the actual option here. Or that. Them being a delicacy somewhere so people start fucking eating them.
Actually, I like that idea.
Yeah, that's a really good way to do it. Because here's the thing. just telling people, hey, we gotta get rid of these things because they're bad for the environment. People don't give a fuck about the environment. But if you're like, oh yeah, there's actually like a rare delicacy and like you just have to like hunt for it, and it's like it's really awesome. It's this like super rare thing, and people are like, oh my god, it's a rare thing I could sell for money. Alright, and they'll fucking go and they'll hunt them the fucking thing. A myth about lampreys and their nutritional value, as well as the greedy Kurth anglers who covet them for their acquired yet refined taste. But no one believes it, even though as intrepid gastronomists heave and gag when the slimy, toothy lampreys are served to them on a silver platter. Left unchecked, the lampreys wipe out countless local species, and the northern fishing industry collapses. Oof.
Oopsies.
Charming. He recovers. Your Majesty, I'm afraid the coastal sailor hasn't regained his memory, despite our monk's best efforts. Which sailor? He was the last survivor of the wreck of the Petronella, the ship that appeared on Grand's land. More importantly, I have consulted some late 5th century scripture and discovered a parable describing this very situation. The shipwreck is a sign of the ninth god's power. Propose naming it an official southern pilgrimage site. Wait, I'm not sure I want everyone coming along and poking around on my land. Nonsense, this is a holy matter. I agree with the Pope. The Pope man. The Pope master.
Interesting.
Yippee! Give the Archbishop permission to set up a pilgrimage site near the mysterious ship, and the grandees go along with the plan. Soon, Priest the Ninth is sent upon the area. He sends you a beautiful golden necklace to thank you for your faith. Yippee! In a dingy seaside tavern, two bishops of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme.
Terrible news. The kingdom prospers. The treasury is practically overflowing.
Sorry, as well, I was watching some jobs. I was drinking water and I was looking at on the floor.
Fair enough.
I didn't expect the new king to be competent.
Nobody did. We must work harder to bankrupt him.
To lower the treasury to 50 more. Told the king some
Well,
crabs
we
before they were
did.
at peak value. Yeah.
My scheme worked too well. Blast!
Back in the Southern Hills, the ancient pilgrimage site is once again awash with devotees. Now that we're here to pray, however, fans are getting rowdy, and it's all thanks to us. Now they know how much wealth the king's had, and they're itching to get rid of them. Careful we don't get them too riled up. Mind you, or they'll start asking questions about our wealth as well. Yeah, now it's time to start some real chaos. Show them that King Xavier II is not only greedy, but he's utterly incompetent too. The other guy just said I was competent. Now this guy's saying I'm incompetent? Man! Ooh, money. We'll do that. Lake of Crimson again.
Baby, I'm not gonna make burgers.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna make
Hello, porque.
something else.
Watch this, I picked the wrong thing.
Because I've been craving it.
Oh well. Meant to pick the other thing. What do you mean, baby? cook them in the thing before that goes bad. Use it before it goes bad. Alrighty. Yippee! Yeah, my dad already figured this one out. It's a miracle from the ninth god. Everyone knows that, stupid. Everyone knows that. Meaning with their bishop. Flock of pilgrims. Your Highness, about the wreck on the Petronella. Yes, the pilgrimages are wonderful, nothing to worry about. At last, there's something to worry about. It's not that we don't want the pilgrims here, Your Highness, but people are losing their memories when they visit. That's simply a numinous experience. It happens when the faithful are touched by the ninth god. I agree with the church 100% always. Thumbs up. What happened ever since I left? We briefly went down below 1,500 gold. Because Brother Doom sold me some crabs. In a scheme to fix your mistake. But then I charged you taxes. So, heh.
And also the crabs doubled in value. But
Oh,
we
yeah,
don't have to
so
talk about that.
I also gained a lot of money. Sold them. Hey, why aren't we going with my idea? We'll pay for the privilege? Your Majesty, how can this be? The church is not here to make petty bribes. Hold firm, petty bribes it is. The phenomena around the wreck make it difficult to keep the pilgrims under control. The site grows more and more chaotic until the Archbishop announces that it will be closed down. Says the people of the South are not ready for such an intense connection with the Ninth God. Perhaps he also didn't want to hand out more cash. Your Majesty, I have a few messages from some respected members of the clergy. Oh, yes? Your decision to stage chase nor the Ninth God has caused quite the stir, and many people want to meet you. I, Inquisitor, mentioned wanting your assistance in dealing with some heretical items. Leaders of the Sisterhood of Steel would love to see you. A group of reclusive monks have invited you for a visit. Tell me about these monks. They live in a cave system deep within the coastal cliffs, Your Majesty. Very reclusive, but they experience intense visions of the Ninth God. What about nunnery? Prowess? To the battle arts? I don't want to fight anybody. What Inquisitor want? I call dangerous artifacts. Oh no. Okay. I'll go talk to the monks. Embarrassing problem. What's this? What is this? Some juicy gossip. Oh, some juicy gossip. Your greatness, I'm afraid someone's been painting obscene graffiti on your monument in the north. Hey, that's not right. Your greatness, I'm afraid someone's been painting obscene graffiti on your monument in the north. What do you mean obscene? It describes yourself as a tyrant, and in addition, there are images. What kind of images? Obscene kind. Be specific. Oh, I'd rather not. We're all adults here. Please, Your Majesty, I'd rather not discuss such vile matters in front of the church. And in front of the council. Give me details, Derek! Images of the obscene kind! Use your imagination! Wait to track down the perpetrator. You're becoming a laughing stock in the north. You call the council together, some of the nobles whisper behind their hands, stifling giggles. Chief Wiggum was right. Ah. Our substantial warden doesn't come forward with tips, but they all lead to nothing. Every day, obscene images continue to appear on your statue. For 6 weeks, Chief Wiggum gives up on cleaning off the graffiti. Your monument stands forever covered in scribbled unmentionables. A testament to nothing but your inability to track down the culprit. Visions of the Ninth. Monks live in the caves on the coastal cliffs, invited to share their hospitality. A little sign of life. Full sign of life, but as you approach the mountainside, a monk emerges, carrying a flaming torch. Bows low. Your Majesty, we foresaw your coming. My thanks for accepting our invitation. What do you hope from your visit? I want to be close to the Ninth God. A worthy aim indeed. You will see whether he graces you with his words. Please step this way. Come to the tunnel, cut to the mountain that quickly narrows to less than your arm span. Dizzying labyrinth, and you could never find your way out of there alone. Eventually, the tunnel opens out to a dimly lit underground lake. Your monks sit by the water, meditating in silence. Every so often, you hear chanting. From where, you can't tell. Your Majesty, you may meditate with us if you wish, and commune with the Ninth God. There will also be a sermon starting on the hour. Alternatively, you may read our records to learn more of our visions of the past and future. Involve in the meditation. You sit still and silent, emptying our minds in order for the Ninth God to fill it. How about the sermon? Deliver a sermon on the subject of divinity and the monarchy in your honor. What about your records? Describe our visions every time we experience them, so we can apply the wisdom to everyday life. Okay. I want to meditate. When you close your eyes, you grow more conscious of the sounds of the water, footsteps, and faraway voices. Empty your mind. Focusing on your breath, you allow your mind to float away. Slowly, images form in your mind. Your own palace, gleaming, rising higher and higher into the sky. It crumbles into dust. Open your eyes. What am I supposed to make of that? Your feet tingle as you stand up, and the abbot comes to you once more. Several hours, Your Majesty. Would you like to speak of what the Ninth God said to you? Why do I get $100 from the treasury if I keep it to myself? This is what I saw. Pronounce gravely. Ninth God will provide as he always has and always will. Trust him and he will be safe. In the night, a surprisingly cozy cave cell, making your way back to the capital the next day. Okay. Crab bubble bursts. Oh boy. Bad news, Your Majesty, a new reef has been discovered which is overflowing with millions of jeweled crabs. Crab prices are crashing catastrophically. What? The entire kingdom will suffer financially, Your Majesty, with the exception of a few patricians. Curiously, Lord Patrician Brother Doom II, the very same patrician who first began the crab craze, recently sold all his crabs at a huge profit just days before the crash. Something must be done. So many council discussed the crab prices. Many assembled nobles have invested heavily in the crab market, and they are casting furious glances at the petition's benches.
I don't see a problem here. See, what did Chief Wiggum tell me about selling grain earlier? It's just business.
I vote for this.
Wow. No, not you, Gwers, but your character did. I remember.
It was when the patricians had to spend money on farming.
Yep.
To buy goods from the chiefs. At the time, I had a tenant farming. Put a strong petition by the Doom II top of the mansion, arresting him and confiscating his ill gun and crab gold. The trial will be held as soon as possible. Outraged patricians protest that your actions are illegal and make a mockery of the law. Don't they know you're the king?
Yay. Trade go
Alright.
uppy up. Please, Gwers, go on a rebellion.
Your Majesty, the richest merchants in the south have bribed the grannies to give them an exclusive charter. Now they control all trade of perfumes and dyes as house with valuable goods. It's a monopoly, Your Majesty. They're scamming the public by fixing prices, pushing smaller traders like myself out of business. Something must be done. I give him the same voice every time.
About a boopy.
Bobbity boopy. He just has a bobbity boop looking face.
He does. He looks very fucking Italian.
Why not? Why not? I like that one. What? You're taking some of the bribes too? Bobbity boopity. How could you? How could you do this to me? A lonely merchant. A lonely, small merchant of the south. How could you do this to me? Becoming part of the monopoly. Monopoly.
Oh well.
I just got like 1,400 gold on that. You can receive a generous anonymous donation from the address of one of the biggest companies in the south. In return, you allow them to keep their exclusive charter. Everybody wins. Everybody. Even the merchant who came to complain with the constable. He's found in an alleyway. Probably coincidence. 2 stab wounds in in the spine. It's probably a suicide.
Usually. 2 suicides in the back of the head. Happens all the time.
Fashion is cyclical. Fashion is cyclical, Your Holiness. An old trend has returned and swept through the south. Please. Please. In jewelry, Your Holiness, the buds and insects can be found trapped in golden tree sap. My southern artisans use these to adorn necklaces and rings, shining like little gemstones. My artisans can't keep up with the demand, and our glorious trade opportunity slips through my fingers. Our fingers. Bees? No buzzy things, Your Majesty. Population in the south is dwindling, but you can help. Urge farmers to focus on beekeeping. They keep the honey. I only ask for the bees lost each harvest. Very well. I'll put the matter to the council. Thank you, Olin. Have you ever seen this one?
Bees.
I don't think. We'll do that one. I approve of the bees. The subsidies. The beekeeping. Or whatever. Bee. Farmers of the south accept your coin. They see this as meddling, but sometimes you're hard. Soon the sound of buzzing can be heard across the south. The result, the Grandee Grand makes a fortune selling amber jewelry to his fellow Grandees. Congrats on that. Home improvements. Your Serene... Oh, this is you.
Oh, sorry. Your Serene Highness, the coastal farms are, regrettably, running into problems. My peach trees are drying up. We need funds to help with irrigation.
Here again with the peach trees. Every year with you.
I know. I love my peach trees.
Holds bit cold, is that all? I can't afford to pay our warriors. They're drifting away. If it goes on like this, the wyverns will pick us off within the year. Some things never change.
Complain all you want. We can't eat weaponry.
Some things truly just never change. Here again.
Awesome.
Alrighty. What should really do in the second then? Some of its patrons shake their heads and leave the chamber abruptly. Still, Chief Wiggum shakes your hand vigorously. Later, he sends you a ceremonial axe and thanks. Boy. Back in the north, chiefs sit around the narrow table, their flagons running low. A long night of scheming and drinking. Those things pair great together. That prophecy's starting to look like a bunch of hogwash. Has anyone turned against the church and that pompous archbishop? Give it time. The people are misguided. Morgana will show them the way soon enough. Allow your faith. Good luck with that. Meanwhile... Money. Like, just that much. Any more than that. Alright. Means of rebellion. As the 5th positive I had to send her the blue sky this week. I forgot it was the blue sky. I'd forgotten. And just like all the others, she was trying to steal our gold and give it to the poor. What do they need gold? What do they need with gold anyway? Something's amiss, Your Majesty. Someone has been stirring up discontent among the peasantry, and I've been to believe it's the grandees. Oh. Why would the grandees sure have trouble with the common folk? A peasant upbringing has trouble if not de-escalated quickly, and is to capitalize on this instability to install Fabian as king. So we kill a few more, put the fear of the ninth into them. You misunderstand, that's exactly what the grandees want, it will cause chaos. Your Majesty, you must get a grip on the common folk. If the kingdom is stable, discontent will not be able to spread as easily. It will give me time to root out the conspirators. The kingdom could certainly be doing better. If things don't change soon, the protests will only get worse. Perhaps the council will aid you in this endeavor. The council never aids me in these endeavors. The council doesn't like me. Alrighty. Do we agree? New hospitals. Peasants love hospitals. Right? Right? Hospitals, everyone loves hospitals. Exactly. See? Ever since doctors stopped us waiting for people to die, and instead tried to cure them, everyone has always wanted more hospitals. Everyone that is besides the nobles, who usually have to pay for it. But why should we have to pay for them? They're villagers. Ab trial. I think after my air, it's 4:30. I'm gonna go call my wife with this thing for you guys. And I think I'm gonna draw. Actually, I think I'll draw first.
Okay.
Months of delay, Lord Patrician Brother-Doom II's finally due to stand trial for his crab-related mark manipulation. You stand accused of perpetrating fraud and tricking hundreds into buying expensive crabs. How do you plead?
I am guilty of only making money, so I broke a few laws along the way. Is that a crime?
Anyway.
Don't worry, that was rhetorical.
How do we tell him?
How do we tell him?
Yes, obviously. I pronounce you guilty as charged, and your fate will be decided by the king.
Make me a martyr.
I'll just imprison him. Yeah. Brother Doom II is dragged away in chains, wailing for clemency. Most of the watching nobles agree that this has been done, except for the patricians, of course. Please, Your Majesty, Brother Doom II has young children. Who is supposed to pay for the upkeep of his villa? You. You can do it. The accused will be spanked for being a bad boy and sent to his room until dinner.
Good one.
Of course, Your Majesty refuses to get married, against my advice. There's one other thing you're missing, however, something even more important than a spouse, an heir. You need someone young, as Lord he is assured, a child of your own who did the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. I'll adopt a lowborn child from an orphanage, that's it. Nobles won't be happy with that. Oh, you're right. I don't know if I have a bastard, but I can probably make one. The church won't be happy. Oh no, I don't want to make the church upset. Oh no, it's too late.
Womp.
Womp womp. Back in the south, the Grandee Grand has met with his co-conspirator. Once again, one is being passed around in good measure. You've done it again, my good friends. The peasants are in uproar. Riots are commonplace across the kingdom. I foresee no negative consequences of this. Other than for the king, of course. Praise be, I'm sure the king is already cowering in his palace. Who knew peasants could be so useful? Now then, only one step remains. I have two proposals for plan ahead. One way or another, we will push the peasants to turn violent. What's the plan? I want Mary to remain chaste for the church, but I'm sure I got at least one bastard lying around somewhere. That's some real king shit, yeah?
Yeah.
Diabolical, why you might even call it evil. Nay, it's for their own good. When I think about it, so everyone will be better off with me on the throne. That's right. We'll do it. Let's go. Combined farming of 12 or less. Oh, there's the one I wanted to get. Link that, replace that, boom. Alrighty. We'll go into this next time. For now, though, I do need to draw for you. You guys are drawing. My wife wants you guys 2 songs. I'm gonna draw real quick so I can use the bathroom while she sings. What should we draw, chat?
I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here.
Okay.
Good luck with the podcast and all that. Catch you later.
There it did.
Later.
Alright, chat, what are we drawing? What are we drawing? What should we draw? Hmm. Nope. Alright, that's pretty good. I didn't say that. History is written by the victors, okay? Shut up. You say whatever I say you said. Day 7. Alright, chat, and then I'll let my wife come over and sing for yous. We'll get her. You're back. If your name isn't Victor, it is now. My apologies, chat. I forgot my wife did tell me she was going to stream tonight, yes or yes, after we were done. Even though she works tomorrow. But I guess she'll sing for you guys tonight. After she's done singing for you. So, or after she's done playing, selling drugs with you. She'll sing with you guys. She'll sing to you guys. So, until then, chat. We'll catch you later. Let's set up a raid. Let me set up a over to welcome to the foxhole. Actually, I'm not typing. Foxhole. Here we go. Logan and Aussie dead. China bots. D&D scams. Tesla dinners. Diners. Real alchemy? Welcome to the foxhole, please. Episode 37? Whatever. I'll see you guys there in about 15 minutes, actually. I'll see you guys there in just a bit. So, you guys will join me there. And again, tonight, my wife will do another members-only stream, and she'll sing for you guys then. So, I hope you guys will join her for that later tonight. I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. See you guys!